As some of you have been walking into gym class, you may have noticed our Hall of Fame has been recently redone. I sat down with our athletic director, Mr. Horton, to discuss some of the images and trophies he decided to put into our new Hall of Fame.
So there was definitely a need for the hallway to be redone. The glass casing, the display casing we had was donated to us from many years ago from Epstein's that was here in town. It was just very old, and you could see it was falling apart. And so what we wanted to do was dress up the hallway, repaint it, things like that. Just put the plaques and things back in their original place. But that plan then morphed into something else when we had some strong donors come in to help us out. The project was funded through the MEF. The MEF brings in some donors as well, former players, teams. The Goriev family helped out tremendously as well. And so we had vendors come out, give us ideas about the vinyl wrapping. Originally, the vinyl wrapping was just going to be a small timeline above. And then that turned into, wow, this really looks good at another school. And so, ideas just kept coming in and changing. And then we, come out with a diagram and review it. And it just continued to grow. The quotes were just, ideas that we came up with. We brainstormed, anything that has to do with competition and, what we felt, Morristown values are. That's where the quotes came from. Now, some of the pictures that are there are from people who are currently in our Gallery of Honor. I know a few of them that are on the wall. Obviously, Coach Purcelli, his former secretary, Ann Donnelly, they're on the wall. Coach Bassano, who worked in this office. I do know them. Also, Mr. Chattel, the baseball coach. I know Mr. Chattel as well. And there's a few other athletes that are on there that were in the last induction that I am more familiar with that have graduated or I've taught at one time. There's a story up there about when football was canceled here because of death of one of the athletes, and how when the town got behind, and they have a picture of the mayor actually coming here and his daughter when they were bringing football back. I thought that was a pretty interesting story that's up there. So the next goal would be to redo the hallway that's up here outside of the auxiliary gym and the pool balcony to make this area revitalized as well. So I think we're complete with downstairs other than adding more athletes in this year's induction. But what we want to do now is brighten up this hallway, paint it white, put new pictures and things up here, take down some of the older plaques and organize the current hallway up here. So it's really gotten a lot of buzz. Parents come in, they love it. We've actually had visitors here. There was a superintendent that came from Bergen County because he heard about it. And so he wanted to see it. We've had the athletic director from Chatham has contacted us because I guess some of his parents saw it as well. So, people want to know where the ideas came from, but also, the vinyl wrap and who did the vinyl wrap for us. We just, had a major redevelopment outside with the lights and the scoreboard, the Jumbotron. So I think, now we're, catching up to some other folks around us. We'll tweak some things here and there, but there's no other major ideas that I can discuss at this time. I'm always, happy and proud of our teams, no matter how they do. But just after a winter season where, you're indoors all the time, it's always refreshing to get outside in the spring.